This changes everything. Deep in the minds, oh, I love this verse too. Deep in the minds you redeem and restart. Forever forged are the words in your heart.
One of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian?
If you don't try new things, you won't discover that.
Behind the scenes, with Roy's good looks, studio diary.
Okay, so this is gonna be weird for a number of reasons. I'm gonna wear headphones. I'm singing on camera. This is all trial and error. But anyway, let's look at the lyrics here. You took the creed, you believe this is the way. All of your life, you're both hunter and prey. So that one's already in there. I'm thinking of changing the second half of that verse. Honor and strength, it's how you were raised. Armor keeps you from ever showing your face. That's not quite what I want. Tradition, armor. I liked how armor and honor rhymed. Honor and strength, it's how you were raised. Tradition keeps you from showing your face. I like that. A little bit different of a rhythm, but that's cool. The chorus is going to be way different. I know you want to keep holding on to your beliefs. Something like that. You don't fully understand. No, it's not the best guard steel. That part will be the same. All right, verse 2. Deep in the minds you redeem and restart, and forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a Mandalorian. Also, maybe we could do octaves there. And then second half, you're one of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will you walk the way of the Mandalore? Kind of a weird one, but I think we're going to hint to maybe Bo-Katan for that part of the verse. The armorer said that she was redeemed as well. So she's one of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will she walk the way of the Mandalore? Shore, lore? I think that works. And then verse 3, scattered like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian. Always a Mandalorian. I like that because Bo-Katan says, hey, we're fractured. Our people are scattered through the stars. Maybe Din says that. It's kind of a beautiful line.
Behind the scenes.
Let's start recording. Verse 1 is mostly the same. Honor and strength, it's how you were raised. Tradition keeps you. So we'll just punch in for this kind of first half here. Sorry if I'm shouting now. I'm gonna shout because I got headphones on, right? Let's turn down the guitars, and now let's turn up the vocals a little bit so I can hear me. Me.
Honor and strength is how you were raised. Tradition keeps you from ever showing your face. You're a Mandalorian.
Well, let's try again. We're warming up a little bit. Honor and strength. Strength is a hard word to sing. Maybe we shouldn't use that one. How does that fare to the other line? I don't think that strength is the right word.
Honor and strength.
Honor always! So that's an interesting note there where honor and strength sounds like a great lyric, but strength is a really funny word to sing. Honor the land is how you were raised, never showing your face. Tradition keeps you from always honoring your ways. You will grow up never showing your face. Honor and strength, all of you.
Honor and strength, it's how you were raised. Tradition keeps you from ever showing your face.
I love the how you were raised, never showing your face. I don't know the words that tie those together though. Originally I had, it's not your fault the way you were raised. Confusing way, this is how you were raised. All of your clan, how you were raised. As a foundling and how you were raised. You're a foundling and how you were raised. I guess we're gonna have to come back to this verse because I don't like that. I don't mind the ending of tradition keeps you from ever showing your face. That part's okay, but you would grow up as a foundling. You would grow up as a foundling who raised. So we'll pause that for now and let's go to verse 2, which is deep in the minds. Oh, I love this verse 2. Deep in the minds you redeem and restart. And forever forged are the words in your heart. Not bad.
Deep in the minds you redeem and restart. And forever forged are the words. And forever forged are the words in your heart. You're a Mandalorian.
All right, so this part's different. You're one of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will you walk the way? It's a little weird. Sure, lore, sure. Surprised to be sure.
You didn't know there could be so much more.
Surprised to be sure.
One of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian?
Oh, that was goofy, but let's listen.
Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian? Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian?
All right. For one, my voice is blown out already, you could tell. Didn't warm up today, didn't get great sleep, have not been hydrating. This is just comical. Another thing I don't know if I ever mentioned is the song is in G. G is a high key. What is that? That's a G right there. So the top of my range tends to be like A or B, but that's never really a great tonality. So it's not the top, but I'm not warmed up. So it's right below the top, and you can hear I sound like crud.
Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian?
Yeah, even though I don't sound great, sometimes I get really cool takes this way because it has like a little bit of grit. As long as I'm not pushing it too far and like actually yelling, it's an interesting tone. It's different than if I'm warmed up.
Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian?
Yeah, like that doesn't sound that bad on recording, but I feel kind of terrible, and I feel like my speaking voice sounds weird, but on recording, that's not really that bad.
You're one of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian?
Will you keep walking the way? You keep walking the way! This will you walk the way is a little bit too much of the upbeats. You're one of them now, a surprise to be sure. Will you walk the way? 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 Is that gonna be cool on beat like that?
Will you walk the way of the Mandalorian? You're a Mandalorian.
It's a little square. It's so silly. Do you keep on the way? Will you fall from the way? You're one of them now, surprised to be sure. Will you fall from the way of the Mandalore? I want to say something like, will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You know, like, you're redeemed, you're one of us now, and you can stay as long as you would like. You're one of them now, surprised to be sure. Will you keep on the way? Will you keep on the path of the Mandalore? Will you walk the way of the Mandalore? Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? Da, 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 da. Will you keep walking the way? We cannot walk the way. Will you fall from the way?
Sure. Will you fall from the way of the Mandalorian? You're a
Will you fall the way? Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? Will you keep walking the way?
Be sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalorian? You're a Mandalorian.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore?
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalorian? You're a Mandalorian.
I like how I said Mandalore there, but not much else.
Of the Mandalorian, you're a
Mandalore. I said man. The man was great. Mandalore.
Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalorian? You're a Mandalorian.
But will you keep walking the way?
You're one of them now, a surprise to be sure.
But will you keep walking the way of the Mandalore? You're a Mandalorian. Right now you're a Mandalorian.
But will you keep walking the way of the Mandalorian?
All right, let's do one more. I guess I'm getting used to hearing this line, so I'm hating it less.
Be sure. Will you keep walking the way of the Mandalorian? You're a Mandalorian.
I like that other man, though. Okay, what's the next lyric we need to change? I guess verse 3, and then we can try the chorus.
You took a chance when you decided to leave.
Scatter like stars through the galaxy. The rhythm here is weird, too. Through the galaxy, throughout the galaxy. Scatter like stars throughout the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe?
Scatter like stars through the galaxy. You belong. Where do you believe? You're a Mandalorian.
Scatter like stars. Right now, I do not have the clarity to sing this part, not like a goofball.
Scatter like stars through the galaxy. Where do you belong? What do you believe? You're a Mandalorian.
All right, that works, except for these really annoying clicks in my mouth. Need to go. So now we can mess around with this chorus part, I guess. I know you want to keep holding on to your beliefs. Wow, this felt a lot faster jamming along with myself. I don't know if I like that.
I know you wanna keep holding on to your beliefs, but one day you'll understand that it's not the best car steel that makes the Mandalorian.
Yeah, huh? We thought this was gonna be the ace up our sleeve. All right, we're at 136. What happens if we just go to 140 for a second? It's kind of funny that you just have to get used to hearing something a few times too. That's why like bouncing it, taking an evening off, coming back to it another day, that seems to usually work for me because I can then reiterate with a fresh perspective rather than like having to commit to it now and not having any clue whether or not this is good. It's like, well, let it sink in for a minute. Kind of like when people watch a Star Wars and then immediately take to Twitter or whatever with their opinion. You got to live with it for a little bit. Day you'll understand that no, it's not. Day you'll understand, you'll know it's not. One day you'll that you've done all you can, but it's not the best car steel. I know you want to keep holding on to your beliefs, but one day you'll understand. No, it's not. Let's change that. Let's get that rhythm kind of pulsing a little bit more. Lots of things here that are changing around. The good thing is it's making more wheels turn. I don't want to just stagnate and be like, yeah, that's the song. I want it to be as good as possible. If you don't try new things, you won't discover that. Like, how much of this is literally just the discovery, right? One thing I'm wondering is like, the thing that I love most about this pre-chorus section is maybe one day you'll understand that it's not just Beskar Steel that makes the man. And maybe that could be like an even shorter pre-chorus section. I wonder if it could just be like half the way through in a more concise line of, so one day you'll understand it's not the Beskar Steel that makes the man. No, it's not the Beskar Steel that makes the man. Well, where's my guitar? Maybe we could just rough this out. Let's just jam for a minute. Oh, you wanna keep it all down underneath. I gotta take the headphones off for a second. I know you think you understand. It's not the Beskar, but it's not the Beskar Steel that makes the man. Mandalorian. Yeah, this half chorus I think is the way to go. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. All right, now we're getting somewhere. No, you think you understand. It's not the Beskar Steel that makes the man. Mandalorian that makes the man. All right, man, my voice is shot. That's simple enough. As a pre-chorus should be, right? I thought you loved democracy, but you just wanna rule the galaxy. Keep it simple, right? Pre-choruses should never be the same length as the chorus. Okay, there's your giant takeaway from today's session. Pre-choruses should never be the same length as the chorus. Now, the chorus, I think, could be the same length as the post-chorus, but the idea there is that you're just gonna be repeating the tagline. You know, who cares if you keep repeating the tag, because everybody loves that part. But the pre-chorus should be getting you to the next thing. You know, that's your launch sequence, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, chorus. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. I'm gonna pause the video because this changes everything, right? And we're gonna have to shrink both pre-choruses half as long, and then we need to sing a new take. So why don't I do some of that with a little break in between? That was a good talk we just had.
Behind